you can count on continues with Tara Brantley and Pat Hoffman.
This year, the Fort Wayne Youth Theater is celebrating its 74th season. And for the past 30 years, our guest has been leading the group. Joining me now is Harvey Cox. Harv, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
Thank you, Harvey. Good to see you, too.
Thank you. Long time no talk to.
30 years is a long time.
I've talked to him before then. Okay. For those who are not familiar with the Youth Theater, please tell us all about it.
Well, we're called Theater for, by, and with children. In fact, Romona, Quimby, the lights, the sound, backstage crew, all it's being handled by children. We train them in every area of theater. We're only one of 7 in the entire country that do that, and we have been chosen as the top 5 in the country also.
Nice distinction.
Yes.
Now, Romona Quimby is what they're working on right now. Tell us about that production.
Well, Romona, of course, is probably the most outspoken young lady in the history of literature or whatever. Beverly Cleary in the 1980s wrote 8 books. This has been adapted from mainly the 3rd book. And it's mainly about family togetherness and a very outspoken younger girl who doesn't understand that life doesn't always treat her kindly or whatever.
And right now we're looking at video from the production.
Well, probably it's a scene in the school when assignment has been to make a mask, and she finds out that a new student, Susan, has copied her mask. So she's in trouble. She's asked to apologize. She won't, so she's expelled from school. That's the kind of gal
that she is.
Romona Quimby is. And her best friend, Howie, is played by somebody perhaps that you know, Colby Shoup.
Shoup. S-H-O-U-P, Greg's son,
and
yes.
he's absolutely delightful in the show, and they love one another off stage and on, so together they're a great team.
Okay. Has the theater ever performed outside of Fort Wayne, the Youth Theater?
Oh, yes, we've done performances in Indianapolis and Bluffton. Okay. We've toured all over the place. We have a play called Hoosier Voices that we've been touring since 1984 to all the schools, to clubs. It's all about the famous authors and writers in the history of Indiana.
Okay.
At the turn of the century, 64% of the books published were done by Hoosier writers, believe it or not.
Believe it or not. Now,
prolific.
If somebody wants to get involved, how do they contact you?
Oh, just give us a call, 422-6900, and we'll talk to anybody. We welcome everybody. We offer scholarships. We have 16 weeks of classes. We do 6 shows a year. It's open casting. Anybody can be in our plays, in our classes.
Age limits, what are those?
Oh, it starts at kindergarten through 19.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty. And you can see Romona Quimby this weekend at the Arts United Center along with Greg's son. Greg is smiling over there. Performances are Saturday and Sunday at 2 o'clock. For tickets, you can call the box office. That number, 422-4226. Before we get to the break,